How many of you have been using your iPhone camera app with the default camera settings? Your iPhone camera, with just a few simple tweaks and tricks, can take professional looking cinematic photos. I'm going to share you some seriously underrated iPhone camera tips and tricks, from locking focus and exposure, customizing camera controls, to mastering ProRAW and night mode, which will transform your selfies, landscapes, portraits, or even your videos into standout professional looking shots. So let's get started. This is for iPhone users who have the camera control button on the side. You may know pressing it once will open the camera and pressing it again will take the photo. But did you know that you can access more controls from here? Press lightly again and it will show the default customizable action. Swiping will change the current settings. But to get more controls, simply swipe down on it and you get more controls like exposure, styles, depth, zoom, or even select specific cameras. Neat, right? What I love even more is, let's say I just use the zoom and photographic style option. I can simply go inside settings and just keep those two for easy controls. To get this, just go to settings, camera, camera control, turn on camera adjustments, and then tap customize controls. From here, you can choose exactly which settings you want quick access to. I've started using this a lot recently and it genuinely makes it so much easier for me to tweak the look while taking a photo. Is the focus and exposure decided by your iPhone doesn't seem pleasing enough? Look at this shot. It's a harsh light shot and iPhone chose to uniformly expose it. Instead, the photo would have looked so much better if the exposure was toned down, like this. To make sure you get the exposure and focus you need, tap anywhere on the screen where you would like to focus and pick exposure. You will see a yellow box appear. Now, slide your finger up or down to increase or decrease brightness. Simple, right? Easily capture challenging light situations. What about scenes where exposure or focus is changing frequently, like in videos? Your camera might keep refocusing or adjusting brightness automatically. Here's how to fix that. Tap on your subject, then press and hold until you see AE/AF lock. This locks both focus and exposure so your lighting and sharpness stay consistent even if the scene changes. Now look at how cinematic this shot feels, smooth, balanced, and perfectly focused. Ever come across something very interesting like a plant, a lamp, or furniture and wondered what is it or where to buy it? Another camera control feature which can come in handy here. Just press and hold the camera control button to activate visual intelligence. Capture the object and you will see two options, ask and search. When you tap ask, you can literally ask questions about what you're seeing, like why are these leaves turning yellow? And if you tap search, your iPhone instantly finds similar item online from places like Amazon, OfferUp, Wayfair, or Target. If there is a lot on the frame and you just want to ask about a specific piece, just circle on that part where you want to search and visual intelligence will do a reverse Google search just on that specific part of the photo. Super useful feature, give it a try. Have you ever noticed your videos suddenly turning bluish or too warm when moving from bright sunlight to indoor lighting? That happens because your iPhone automatically adjusts white balance trying to match the lighting. But it doesn't always get it right, especially under mixed or artificial lights. To fix this, just lock the white balance. Go to settings, camera, record video, then toggle on lock white balance. Now your colors stay consistent throughout the shot. No more weird shifts when you move between lighting conditions. Making sure your photos are properly leveled with the horizon will instantly level up your photos. The iPhone has a neat tool which will help in taking properly leveled photos. Head to settings, camera, composition, and turn on level. Now, When you take a photo and if your phone is not in level, you will see a line which tells you have your phone slightly tilted. Tilt in the opposite direction to get it leveled. This works for top-down shots like food photos too. Your photos will look so much nicer. There's also a similar setting called grids in the camera settings. You may want to enable that too. The grid helps you frame your shots perfectly using the rule of thirds. Ideal for balanced portraits and landscapes. One pro tip here, when capturing a portrait of someone, try to align their eyes to one of these intersections because naturally your attention goes to that point of an image. While taking a picture of a landscape, align the horizon to the lower horizontal grid line. Try it out to see the difference. If you love capturing close-up details like flowers, food, or textures, this one's a must-know. Your iPhone automatically switches to macro mode when you get really close to a subject. Sometimes it's handy, but sometimes I wish I had the control of when it gets turned on, because macro mode uses the ultra-wide lens automatically, but it's a worse lens than the main 1x lens. Especially in low light, I prefer to use the 1x lens always. To take full control, go to Settings, Camera, Macro Control, and then turn it on. Now, when you move close to an object, you will see a small flower icon appear on the screen. Tap it to toggle macro mode manually. This way, you decide when to use it, keeping your shots crisp and focused exactly how you want them. It's perfect for creative close-ups and product shots. If you're someone who loves editing photos or creating cinematic videos, this one's for you. Go to Settings, Camera, Formats, and turn on Apple ProRAW and Apple ProRes. ProRAW lets you capture uncompressed photos with incredible detail and dynamic range, perfect for professional editing. ProRes, on the other hand, is designed for video creators. It records in higher quality with more color information, giving your footage a true film-like look. Just remember, these files are larger, but totally worth it if you want studio-level results straight from your iPhone. I made a whole video on how to shoot, process, and edit ProRes and ProRAW. I'll leave a link to those videos in the description below. If you shoot for Instagram, YouTube, or cinematic projects, you will love this. Open the camera app, swipe up, tap on Aspect to change your aspect ratio. You can switch to square, 1:1 for social posts, or 16:9 for cinematic style photos and videos. It helps you compose your shots perfectly for the platform you're shooting for without any cropping later. When the light is low, your iPhone automatically activates night mode. In most cases, the exposure is perfect, but sometimes it underexposes the photos a bit. To make sure you're in control, tap the moon icon on top of the screen, then drag the slider to adjust exposure time. Longer exposure brightens up the shot, while shorter exposure keeps details sharp. One pro tip, hold your iPhone steady or use a tripod for even cleaner, noise-free results. It's amazing how much detail the iPhone can capture in near darkness once you master this. You know what happens in my family? I take a photo and my husband asks me to airdrop that photo. Or my husband takes the photo of an event and I ask him to airdrop it. Instead, use this feature and your photos will automatically be visible in each other's gallery. It's called iCloud Shared Library. You have to first set it up in the settings. Go to Settings, Apps, Photos, and set up Shared Library here with whoever you want to auto-share photos. Now, when taking a photo, in the camera app, tap the 2-person icon at the top before taking a photo. If you don't want that picture to be in the shared library, simply unselect this icon and it'll be only in your private gallery. It's perfect for vacations, events, or any moment you want everyone to access instantly. I had this issue where I would finally tweak my exposure, photographic style, and photo settings. And then when I reopen my camera app, all those settings are reset back to square one. There's a way to fix this. Go to Settings, Camera, Preserve Settings, and enable options like Creative Controls, Depth Control, and Photographic Style. This way, your preferred framing, filters, exposure, and even tones stay exactly how you left them, consistent across every shoot. It's a small tweak, but it saves so much time when you're shooting multiple clips or styles back to back. This is an exclusive iPhone 17 and Air feature. When you're clicking a selfie with friends and family and you find it difficult to fit everybody in the frame, tap here to convert the portrait selfie into landscape selfie even without needing to rotate your phone. This type of selfies look more natural than rotating your iPhone. Try it out next time. And that's it. 12 iPhone camera tips and tricks you need to start using to level up your photos. If you have more useful tips, please leave them in the comment section below. If you learned something new today, don't forget to hit that like button, share it with friends who love taking photos, and subscribe for more iPhone and tech tips every week. I'll see you in the next one. This is Sanjana. Bye-bye.